Good people, welcome back to the channel. There's a very good reason why I keep telling you guys you should go for a Mazda CX8 over a Toyota Harrier. The Mazda CX8 is an executive SUV and it can carry a large family of up to 7 passengers. In extreme cases, you get VIP trim like this, which only takes up to 6 passengers. The mid-row is a 2-seater, which is very executive, and I'm going to show you why. So today we are in this beautiful showroom where they have this beautiful Mazda CX8. It's a 2018 model, 2.2-liter turbo diesel, which is the same engine that you find in a Mazda CX5. Now, we have several other cars, including this Mazda Atenza here. We have a 2-liter Mazda Atenza petrol, which is very fuel efficient, and it has a 6-speed automatic transmission, which is very smooth and very reliable. That's why I keep telling you, you should always go for Mazda cars. In case you don't like Mazda, you want something more premium, you can go for a Mercedes-Benz. We have a GLC 220D, which is a diesel Mercedes-Benz, and it has a turbo. Now, as if that is not enough, if you'd like to have a Toyota Fielder WXB, it is also available here for 2.1 million shillings. And you can go for these cars. Billy Peps recently purchased a Subaru Forester SK9 like this, which goes for 3.7 million shillings. But if you want one of the best SUVs, crossover SUV in terms of Subaru, you can go for it. It goes 4.1 million shillings. If you don't like that, then maybe you can go for a Nissan X-Trail, or you can go for the very popular Mazda CX5. Now, guys, that was not our point. Our point today was to focus on the Mazda CX8. My point here today is to prove to you that this is a premium SUV than your regular Toyota Harrier. If you're new to this channel, make a point of subscribing. And as always, let's go. Let us see what goes on in this car. Leave a comment, like, share, and the best thing that you can do is subscribe to the channel. So let me take the camera. I'll take you around and see what happens. So this is the key fob to this massive SUV. It comes with 2 keys, with 2 key fobs right here. Of course, as you can see, it looks beautiful. You can open the tailgate from here and maybe lock your doors and all that. There are so many things you can do with these keys, but I think from 2020 model, you can actually switch on the car remotely using these keys. But our point today is to focus on these units. Now, these are 2018 Mazda CX8 2.2-liter turbo diesel, which gives you 201 horsepower, 450 Newton meters of torque. All that power is transferred to the front wheels via a very responsive and smooth 6-speed automatic transmission. So, now fuel economy also is another thing about this Mazda CX8, and also being a diesel, you get better economy. You get up to 20 kilometers per liter. Imagine a 2.2-liter giving you 20 kilometers per liter. That is absolutely amazing. Now, one good thing that I like about this SUV is the center configuration, the setup that you get here at the center. Inside here, you only get 2 seats on the rear, and you get 2 additional seats on the back side. So if you have a family of 6 and you need an executive SUV to ferry them around, this is the perfect SUV for you. Now, let me talk about the asking price for this SUV, because I know that's what most of you want to hear. If you want the regular SUV, and that is usually the petrol is a bit basic. You get fabric seats, maybe you can get Bose and all that, but mostly petrol goes for around 3.2 million shillings. For a diesel like this, XDL, with all the optional features available, in this SUV, for example, it has all the optional features. The only thing missing here is a sunroof. And we always say Mazda is very practical, so sunroof is not a feature that if you lack in a vehicle, your driving experience becomes dull. No, you can do without a sunroof. If you need it, then maybe you can do an aftermarket upgrade to give it a sunroof. But most of the time, you don't get Mazda having a sunroof. It's a beautiful car. Personally, I like it because of some of the practicality that you get here. So I want to show you why this SUV is a better alternative to the Toyota Harrier in terms of pricing. Toyota Harrier goes from 3.6 million shillings all the way to 4.3 million shillings, depending on the spec, with the highest trim going for 4.2 million shillings. The highest trim for Mazda, on the other hand, goes to only 3.8 million shillings in extreme cases. Okay, now this Mazda comes with this beautiful design. Of course, it has the the Mazda Code blueprint, which is what helps them design their cars. You can notice that almost all their cars have this similar design here on the front side. When it comes to lighting, Mazda like using LEDs. And in this case, you see, you have your projector headlight here at the center. Around it are your daytime running lights, and it kind of cuts in towards your turn signals. So these are all LEDs. It's only the turn signals that still uses the bulb technology. On the lower side, you have your fog lights. I know most people would love to have cars with fog lights. This Mazda comes with that as an added feature, and also the fog lights acts as a safety feature to ensure that your car is visible in foggy environment. Maybe when the roads are too foggy or too dusty, or there's a lot of smoke around, your fog lights will help your car become more visible during the day, and also the daytime running lights helps that to ensure that your car is also very, very visible. Now this car is a bit wide. If you compare it to a Mazda CX-5, it's slightly larger in terms of width and also in terms of length, which means you get more or better room in the interior. On the front side, you have this beautiful grille here. This is a signature grille for Mazda CX-8. You have this horizontal finishing on the grille, unlike in Mazda CX-5 where you have vertical lines and at times you have the star-shaped finishing. You get the new emblem on the front side, a front-facing camera for added safety, and on this side you have your number plate sticker over there, a number of sensors for added safety. I think that's a very standard feature for almost all the cars. I think some of the requirements right now is that all the cars should have sensors on the front side and on the rear side. For the extreme cars in terms of luxury, they have sensors on the sides, just like the BMW 7 Series. Now, when it comes to the suspension setup, Mazda still uses the McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs, but they add anti-roll bars to ensure that the car is stable and to reduce on body roll when cornering, maybe at high speeds. Down here you have some large 19-inch alloys. For Mazda CX-5 you have 18 inches, so this one has higher alloys, and these are original alloys from Mazda. You also have these all-weather tires right here. I think these are very good tires for the Kenyan roads, nice for the highways, and also this one can do better on the off-road. But of course, if you need a better grip on the off-road, you can go for the all-terrain tires, or you can go for the mud grip tires. 19 inches in size, McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs, which have been tuned for better performance. Now, the main difference between the suspensions in a Mazda and in a Toyota Harrier is very soft in terms of on how it handles the potholes and all that. For Mazda is a bit firmer, so in Toyota Harrier you might get a bit more of comfort, while for Mazda you get a bit more of handling. On the sides, you have chrome finishing on the lower side. Also you get this plastic cladding on the lower side to ensure that the vehicle is protected from the elements, be it the stones thrown around by the front tires. The underside of the car is very well protected, or if you pass some low or high bumps, this part will take damage instead of the body of the car. So that's a very nice feature. On the sides, you have these LED side mirrors, LED turn signals on the side mirrors, and also you get cameras on the side to ensure that you get a 360-degree view of the car. Now, this car has blind spot monitoring system. Most of the time you'll see them on the side mirrors, and also when you're driving the car, you'll see this part blinking orange in color to show you that there is a vehicle on your blind spot. Keyless entry: as soon as you have your key, you just press this button and you can access the interior of the car nicely and easy. On the window frames, you have this chrome finishing all along the windows, which makes the car look more executive. It's very much okay. For other people, they don't like this. They usually paint it black just to blend in with the body. On the top side, you have these mini roof rails, which looks more executive. I think this one looks more modern. For the other cars that uses the high roof rails, it makes the car look a bit more basic, yeah. But since this one has those roof rails, I think it looks better. On the rear side, you get a beautiful design here. This is very distinctive of Mazda CX-8. You can easily differentiate between a Mazda CX-8 and a Mazda CX-5 from the rear side. Starting from the top, you have your idle fin over there. No spoiler on this, so you only get tail light or brake light on this side. For the rear window, you have a single wiper just to clear the window right there. In terms of the tail lights, you have these beautiful tail lights for Mazda CX-8. The same design as the ones that you get in a Mazda CX-5, but they are a bit different. On the center, you have your turn signals. On the edges, you have your tail lights, and of course, you have your brake lights enclosed on it. But your reverse lights also are available here, bulb technology, of course. Down here, it shows you that these are Mazda diesel with Sky Active D technology. Chrome finish, which interconnects the two taillights together just to make it look like they are interconnected, but yeah, of course they are independent. Everything looks good. You have your CX8 badging right there. You have your rear facing camera over here, and because these are 2.2-liter diesel, you have double exhaust, one on this side, one on that side, and of course you have a number of sensors for added safety. So if you're interested in an SUV that is capable, you can go for this. It's a very nice SUV. Personally, I think it's one of the best cars in the class. In terms of comfort, the best. In terms of amenities, I think it's very, very practical. So I'll show you the vehicle starting from the front side all the way to the rear side. We start from the cockpit because, yeah, why not? This is where whoever will be purchasing this car will be spending most of their time. It's on the front side. Now, starting from the door, you get a nicely built door with some very good quality on it. You have this plastic finish here that it feels a bit more like rubber or some very soft plastic. Some beautiful stitches on this side, wood finish, chrome plated door handles over here. On the lower side, you have power door controls and controls for your side mirrors, leather armrest here with beautiful stitches also. And on the lower side, you have this storage space over here for your water bottles and maybe something that you just want to place it there. And this car has both speakers, so your larger speakers are located on this side. The cockpit of the car looks amazing. It looks modern. Mazda has a good looking interior for their cars. I think they put the user first before they could consider everything else. So I think the looks also is what Mazda goes for. And also in terms of technology, they are way ahead of other cars. So we'll start with the seats. You have these beautiful large seats over here. Because as you can tell, the seats are quite large. They are very comfortable also. And the quality of the material that they've used here is top material. Look at the stitches. They look absolutely amazing. The leather here looks so good. The seat is perforated, which means you can hit these seats. That's a very nice feature. And also the seats are electrically adjustable. And you have two memory seat settings, which is a very good feature. So you can set that for your wife or maybe you. Once you get in the car, you just press that button and it will assume the settings that have been set inside there. Now inside here, it feels very executive. For those of you who like Mazdas, like me, I think the cabin looks absolutely amazing. It's one of those cars that you feel so good. I would feel so nice having a Mazda like this because all around me are some of the tech that I think most cars don't get that is available on Mazda for almost a fair price. We start from this side. You have your Bose tweeters over here. This shows you that the quality of the infotainment inside here is so good. I wish I could test for you, but because of copyrights and YouTube, I won't be able to play some music here. Maybe in the near future, I'll get copyright-free music so that I can be testing the infotainment system for you. But what I can assure you is that the Bose on a Mazda is a higher quality than you get than the JBL in a Toyota Harrier. This one is a bit more punchy. For Mazda, you get the studio quality entertainment, while for the Toyota Harrier, you get a concert quality entertainment. So we start from this side. For Mazda, right here on this side, you have your idling stop, lane departure assist off. You can get 360-degree view of the car. You can activate your parking sensors from here, and you can hit your steering wheel also using this button. If you need to open the tailgate from here without getting outside, you just press this button and your tailgate will open. Inside here, you have beautiful air vents, chrome finishing on the edges, and also you have a bit of wood finishing over here just to add on the premium quality of the car. The steering wheel looks good also. I love this steering wheel. It looks so good. At the center, you have your SRS airbag. Of course, your horns are here. It shows you that there's an SRS airbag. So if you're driving this car, be very careful because it will punch the hell out of you. Steering wheel is leather. Beautiful stitches on the steering wheel. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have your adaptive cruise control, which is actually very nice for a Mazda. And of course, controls for the infotainment system on the left side of the steering wheel. In terms of the clusters, you get analog clusters. For 2020 models onwards, you get a bit more of digital finishing, which is okay. Of course, as the car advances, you get digital clusters. But right now, you're dealing with analog clusters which are still very much okay. Your RPM meter, your speedometer, and of course it shows you fuel economy, the distance remaining, and of course the mileage on this unit is 123,000 kilometers. That's good for a Mazda diesel. Heads up display is available on this, because as you can see there, it shows you the speed of the vehicle. Right now we are at 0 kilometers per hour. It's able also to read road signs. If your road is very well labeled with road signs, I've driven a Mazda before, so it actually shows you the road signs that are there. Especially now that NTSA has introduced speed limits, this Mazda CX8 will help you out. Now, in terms of entertainment, you have several speakers, one over here, another on this side, another speaker over there, another large speaker over there, another one on this side, and the rear side, in the boot section, you have your subwoofers right there. So get some good quality entertainment. Your push to start button is located here. You have your wood finish, chrome finishing also, some nice air vents with chrome all around, your hazard button, DVD slot over there. On this side, you have centralized AC controls, and I love the fact that we still get these physical touch buttons, which is something very nice. Rotary controls to control the temperatures, which is nice. You can hit your seats using these two buttons right here. Storage space for your phone. I don't know if Mazda has introduced wireless charging. For now, there's no wireless charging. Gear shifter for your 6-speed automatic, which is actually pretty nice. You can drive the car in manual mode, which is actually amazing. Controls for the infotainment systems are located here at the center. You can press your home button, and of course it will take you there. And you have this rotary control for the infotainment system, which I think is very nice. Also, you can actually control the infotainment system using your hands, so it's touch sensitive also. Down here, you have two cup holders. Right here, you have split center console to reveal a deeper storage space, two USB ports, auxiliary output, and an SD card slot. So this one comes in very handy. It's very good. And of course, we've said there are two cup holders over here. In terms of the glove compartment or the dashboard, everything looks good. Some soft quality material over here. Wood finish. We also get, what is this? Chrome finishing, larger glove compartment, which is actually good. And you also have this front passenger seat, which has the same quality as the driver seat with electric seat adjustments also, but it lacks the memory seats, which is still very much okay. Rear view mirror, a space here for your sunglasses. LED lighting for the interior is available, which is pretty good, nice and easy. Sun visors, which is okay. So yeah, almost all the accessories that you need in a car is available right here. So let me jump into the rear side and let's see how the car is. Here at the center is where the magic happens. Now, in terms of the door, the build quality is still very much okay. You get almost all the accessories that were on the front side, but you have an additional feature. You have these privacy shades over here. Now, in case you roll down your windows and you still to maintain some sort of privacy, you just pull these up, and of course, will be invisible from the outside. Wood finish, chrome finishing, also chrome plated door handles, leather armrest over there, both speakers again, and a storage space for your water bottles. Now, this is actually very, very beautiful for a Mazda CX8. In terms of spacing, look at the space. The space is so large. This is actually what we are looking for. A car that can actually accommodate passengers comfortably. Now, you have this beautiful seat here. Of course, it is manually adjustable. For the rear side, it's very much okay because you have to fold this seat and you need to do it within a very short time. If it was electric, it would take forever. So I think it is very mindful of Mazda to use manual seats. The quality is still the same. You have this leather quality here that is good. You have this lever here to fold your seat. Look at this, perforations, because the seats are also heated. So the quality still remains the same, which I give Mazda their flowers for that. Once I sit here, you can see I can actually tuck my seats inside there and feel pretty comfortable. And I think I'm very, very comfortable right here. In terms of the accessories that you get here, you have some pockets for you. You have double pockets, one on this side, another one on this side, and you have independent AC for the rear side. Of course, as you can see, there are these buttons for you, air vents over here, and of course, this one will display the temperatures of the rear AC. Now, the most important feature here is the center console, which houses several features over here. You have two seat warmers over here, two cup holders. You also get a split center console with deeper storage space, elbow deep, and you get two USB ports to charge your accessories. So two passengers are able to sit here comfortably and enjoy the ride. So that is some of the most important bits about this Mazda CX8. If you need to access the rear side, you just have to fold this seat and push it forward to get two extra seats on the rear side for you. Back here you get two cup holders, speakers on that side to ensure also the rear passengers get good quality entertainment, but you have no air vents for them. So I think in terms of sitting, maybe for short distances, that would be very nice. For long distance, I think it's not very practical, but it is very good to have kids sitting there while the adults enjoy the ride on the front side. We'll finish on the rear side because yes, I think we've seen it all. The tailgate on this is electric. You press that button and the tailgate will open nicely, and I think this is very fast comparing to other cars like Toyota Harrier. I think they might be slower, but this is a bit faster, so it opens up easily. So he said you have two seats on the rear side, of which you can fold them to give you extra spacing on the rear side, and you have these covers on the rear side to ensure that the seats are not damaged from the rear side. Look at this. So starting from here, this is how it is, but Mazda decided to give you this material here to protect your seats from damage all the way to the edges right there. 12-volt output is available. You have these hooks where you can hang some weights up to 3 kgs on either side, which is very much okay. And if you need some additional space, then maybe you can fold the rear seats. Okay, so with the rear seats down, you get up to 430 liters of space on the rear side. It's still adequate, but not the best. But for me, that's enough. I'm not carrying so much with my Mazda CX8. In terms of the back side, you don't have much towing hook, and yeah, I think those are some of the accessories that are available. This hump there is a subwoofer for you, just to ensure that you enjoy your ride quality. So guys, that's it about this Mazda CX8. If you need this vehicle, it is available for sale here. The asking price for this, because this is the executive Mazda CX8, the asking price for this would be a whole 3.75 million shillings, and the price is slightly negotiable. You can always go for the lower specs, which are a bit more cheaper. The asking price on those is around 3.4 million shillings, which is still very much okay. I have no complaints about it, because we always go for quality over the other features. So let me just show you the engine bay, then we call it a day. It has been a very good day, though it's been hot, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that's it about this Mazda CX8. It is a very nice car. Personally, I think I would go for this over the Toyota Harrier. You get good power, 201 horsepower, 450 Newton meters of torque. You get some very reliable transmission, 6-speed automatic transmission, and also in terms of price, I think it's value for money. It's an excellent vehicle, and in terms of fuel economy, up to 22 kilometers per liter. I think that's perfect for a Mazda CX8. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you follow me, like, share, and subscribe.